Today we are going to start our new curriculum, new Upstream C1, Module 1, and let us have a look at the module objectives. First of all, we are going to study vocabulary concerning families, the relationships, personalities, and qualities, and we are going to read about unusual set of twins, then revise some grammatical rules, and we are going to try to listen and speak and write about the matter. Let us start. If you look at the picture, what can you see? Yes, these are two actors. Actually, they are very famous. Can you remember where or what was the important role they played in what series? Yes, they played in the famous series Friends, and they were, sorry? Yes, they were brother and sister. So let us discuss some vocabulary before going inside the unit. So the first thing we are going to deal with is sibling.
Sibling, sibling, widow, guardian, moral, guidance, judgmental, wisdom, interfere, conceivable.
Okay, let us discuss the meanings. Sibling is a brother or sister. Widow is a woman whose husband is dead, and if she is a man, or if he is a man whose wife is dead, then he is a widower. Guardian is someone who is legally responsible for somebody else's child, for his education, for his behavior, bringing him up, and so on. Moral is a word that refers to the good things. When we have good ethics and we have good beliefs, then this is moral. Guidance is useful advice given to help somebody, and judgmental is to criticize people, to say, okay, this is good, this is bad, and don't leave anybody alone. Wisdom is deep knowledge and good sense. Interfere, to get involved in a situation where you shouldn't, and conceivable means that you can imagine. Now let's go back to the to our favorite families, and we are going to look at several families in famous series at television. But first of all, we are going to watch a video and then try to fill in the gaps.
Our favourite families. Television shows and films are full of interesting families. Let's take a look at some of our favourites. Friends. Ross and Monica are brother and sister. Sometimes they feel sibling jealousy, but most of the time they just share fun experiences together. Spider-Man. Aunt May is the sister-in-law of Peter Parker's father. Peter Parker is her nephew. She became his guardian after his parents were killed, and she provides moral guidance to help him as Spider-Man. Gilmore Girls. The Gilmore Girls are a young single mother, Lorelai, and her daughter, Rory. They occasionally get into arguments, but they are never judgmental or critical of each other. Downton Abbey. Violet Crawley's husband died, and she is now a widow. As head of the Crawley family, she passes on her wisdom and advice to all her children, including her 3 small great-grandchildren. What other big or small screen families can you think of? Which is your favourite? Our favorite family.
Okay, now let us try to complete the gaps. Ross and Monica are brother and sister. Sometimes they feel good, sibling jealousy, but most of the time they share fun experiences together. And notice that experiences here is a plural noun because it means things that happened to us in life. Okay, let's go to our or the second family, Spider-Man. Aunt May is the sister-in-law of Peter Parker's father. Peter Parker is her good nephew. She became his guardian, sorry, after his parents were killed and provides moral guidance to him as a Spider-Man. Okay, Gilmore Girls. Gilmore Girls are a young single mother, Lorraine, and her daughter Rory. They occasionally get into arguments, but they are never judgmental or critical of each other. Okay, Downton Abbey. Downton Abbey, Violet Crowley's husband died, and she is now a widow. As head of the Crowley family, she passes on wisdom and advice to all her children, including her 3 small great-grandchildren. Good. Now let's move to the next exercise. The next exercise concerning the same video, and we are going to match the quotes 1 to 4 to the characters A to D from the families in the show text bottom. Now, I think this is very easy. You can do it by yourself, but yes, it's the job of grandmother to interfere. This is going to be number D. This marriage is doubtless special for me because not only is the groom my best friend, but the bride is my little sister. So, of course, this is Ross. Okay, I can't do this alone. I need my mommy. I don't care who knows it. Of course, it's okay, see, Rory, and everyone has a part of themselves that they hide even from the people they love most. This is, of course, B and Aunt May. Okay. The next exercise is we are going to listen to the speakers. What does each person value about relationship they are describing? And take care of this because you are going to answer the same question.
Speaker 1. I've always been very close to my granddad, from the time he and my grandmother used to babysit me when I was a little girl. I feel like I can just be who I am with him, without having to explain my every move, like I do sometimes with my parents. I often go with him on Saturday mornings when he takes his little dog Ginger for a walk in the park, and we just stroll around, enjoying each other's company. I know I don't have to impress him or prove anything to him. He just adores me as I am. That's such a lovely feeling.
Okay. What does speaker 1 value? Yes, the feeling that she can be herself with his granddad. Okay, let's complete.
Speaker 2. I mostly get on really well with my mum, and in fact, a few people have asked recently if we are sisters. Our relationship has its ups and downs though. At the end of the day, she's the parent and I'm the child, and ultimately what she says goes. What's great though is that if we disagree about something, we usually talk it through until we've sorted out the problem. She's really good at pointing out when I've made a wrong decision, or when my attitude towards something isn't right, which is annoying sometimes, but I guess in the end, this helps me to become a better person.
Okay, what about speaker 2? Yes, being able to talk through disagreements with her mom. Let us see speaker 3.
Speaker 3.
I'm very close to my older sister. We have a lot in common and there's only 15 months between us, so we have many of the same friends. We often watch TV and have a laugh together in the evenings, which really helps me to relax after I finish studying. The best thing about having a sibling you're really close to, though, is having someone to talk to when you're going through a difficult time. I feel like Haley always understands me, and I always feel better about something after we've had a heart-to-heart.
Okay, what about speaker 3? Of course, being close to her sister. Let's complete.
Speaker 4. I love my aunt. She's a lot of fun and I always look forward to her visits. She's led an exciting life. She's traveled everywhere volunteering for causes for the needy. She's done some special work along the way and has experienced so many things on her travels. I love listening to her stories. They teach you not just about the places she has seen, but also a lot about life lessons. She's really easy to talk things over with, and she does it in a non-judgmental way. In fact, she has helped me decide what path I want to take for my future.
Okay, yes, it's her aunt's life experience and wisdom. Okay, let's go to the unit. What I want you to do is to look at this quotation. In very conceivable manner, the family is linked to our past, bridge to our future. How far do you agree with this quotation? Think a little and tell me, what is the most important thing that you find in having a family? And we are going to discuss it the next lesson, inshallah. But now listen to this in order to help you think correctly.
This is an important quote which highlights how crucial families are to society. It draws attention to the fact that families play an important role in understanding our past, as well as shaping who we will be in the future.